Hey guys, Sandy here doing another audio commentary, and today I'm going to bring you Game 3 of a Pro League matchup between SK Telecom and MBC Game Hero. And SK Telecom is up 2-0 thanks to Midas and Kanata, both with some brilliant TVT play. So this is a 2 vs 2 matchup, and the two players playing for SK Telecom are Bull-T and Rumble. Bull-T being the Protoss player and Rumble being the Zerg player. And both players playing for MBC Game Hero are Miz.peace, the Zerg player, and Air, the Protoss player. So in just a second, I'll be able to tell you their starting positions. So it does look like, I'll tell you in just a second. So this is actually going to be played on Hannibal, a 4-person map, and as you can see on your mini map, those are the 4 starting positions. So in the left middle, kind of, we have Miz.peace, the Zerg player for MBC Game Hero, the orange Zerg player, and in the right we have Air, a Protoss player, and he's in the red, and then we have Rumble, the Zerg player for SK Telecom, in the bottom right, and then he's in the yellow color. Then we have Bull-T, the Protoss player for SK Telecom, in the top left, and he's in blue. So Miz.peace and Air from MBC Game Hero are on the left and the right, and Bull-T and Rumble are on the top and the bottom. So now it does look like Rumble will be sending out a drone, or sending out his overlord to scout in Air, he'll be scouting out Air, and Miz.peace will be sending out an overlord, and he'll be scouting out Bull-T. So it does look like, I think that's a 7 pool that Miz.peace is going for. So this is going to be no surprise here. Both players are going to be going for some common cheese, so definitely no surprise here. So, but it does not look like, so Miz.peace opening up with a 7 pool, and Rumble it looks to be like a 9. Is that a 7? I think it's a 9 pool or whatever, so I can't exactly tell because they didn't show the screen long enough. So now there's the one and only SK Telecom mascot, and he's so fun to watch. They should have one of those for professional sport fans. I mean, for professional sport teams, but they should have the SK Telecom do it, because like no other mascot for a professional team can do it like he does. Anyways, so the spawning pool is up for Miz.peace, and the spawning pool is going up for Rumble. So Miz.peace is definitely going to have the early links out. So now it does look like Rumble will be putting up some sunken colonies in a couple of seconds here, just so he can have some more defense, because he probably knows that Miz.peace did go for the cheese. So here comes 6 lings. The 6 lanes are out, so they're going to be able to kill this probe. If it's important that he does keep that probe alive, it is important that Bull does keep that probe alive. But so the 7 pool, if he can keep the probe alive, then it'll delay the lings from going out. But now they do pick off the probe, so the lings are out, and I'm very interested to see which way he decides to send them. So now Air is opening up with a triple gateway. So MBC Game Hero going for a 7 pool and a triple gateway opening. So very aggressive. So definitely cheese. Unlike, I mean, no, every 2 vs 2 game is like this. But anyways, so now it does look like Miz.peace will be sending his lings to oh, never mind, they're not going the way I thought they were going up to Bull-T's place, but they're not. So now the triple gateway is going up for for Bull-T as well. So, but wow, this is a crazy game. It's hard to keep up in 2v2 games. Anyways, Bull-T's gateway is a little later than Air, so if Air and Miz.peace can do a lot of damage with their Zealots and Lings together, then they should be able to take a lead. So now beautiful job by Bull-T to put the Zealots on the ramp to take the lead that way. So now Miz.peace's Zerglings will not be able to find it into Bull, and will not be able to find their way into Bolty's base. So now the Spire is going up for Miz.peace, so we are going to be seeing Mutalisk. So Ling's into Mutalisk, no surprise here. So now Zealots are marching out. So if I was going to say it again, and I'll say it now, if Miz.peace and Air, if they can do a lot of damage with their Zealots and Lings, then they'll take the lead in this game. So now another hatchery is going out for Miz.peace. So Sunken Colonies are up for Rumble. So Rumble is going to have that defense to help him a little bit, but now the Cybernetics core is going up for Air as well, and for Bull. So both teams are playing a very similar game style, just besides that Miz.peace and Air opened up with a little more aggressive opening, but they haven't been able to do too much with that lead, or with that the bigger army in the beginning because of the ramps, and they could easily block it off. So maybe it wasn't the greatest idea to open up with such an aggressive opening. So now the Lings, now they're going to encounter each other, and the Lings will be forced to push back. So now the Zealots, Blue doing a nice, that's Bolty, doing a nice job of surrounding Air's Zealots and getting 1 or 2 Zealot kills there, but playing very smart. Air's going to bring those Zealots back and try not to let him get contained and surrounded like he just did. Well, nice surround by Bolty. So wow, so this is going to be all-out battle right here, and Bolty doing a nice job by using the wall so he doesn't get completely contained here. Now nice micro by Bolty. I'm very excited about that. So now he's going to be moving out with these. Zealots. So Bolty has a couple of Dragoons out. So now he's going to be able to get some more kills. But now Miz.peace is moving in with his Mutalisk, so he's going to be able to pick off these Zealots. And it's important that Bolty does get his Dragoons out to the main base so he can get kind of contain these Mutalisks and get a couple kills. So it's important that Miz.peace doing some nice Mutal Micro here. So now Bolty is going to be marching up with his Zealots and Dragoons and trying to be march into the base of Miz.peace, and Rumble has some Mutalisks of his own. So an all-out battle, but Bolty does have the few Dragoons, so we're going to see if that does pay off for him. And now Miz.peace is going to be actually getting up some Sunken Colonies. So now the Mutalisks are going to catch Bolty off guard, so Bolty is going to be forced to push back. So now Dragoons are out for Air with actually several Dragoons. So Dragoons, Zealots, and now it's all Mutalisks. So that's the way these players have decided to do and decided to play it. So no surprise here. Standard 2v2 game, action-packed, and it's hard to keep up. My throat is so dry right now because I've been talking so freaking fast for so long.